Where is the YouTube's? Right there. Oh,
Hello?
yo, can you guys hear us? Question mark.
All right. My settings, I can actually show you guys what happened a little bit later, but yeah, my audio was not put onto the right equipment basically.
Yeah, and sometimes OBS is a little finicky where it'll just act
Mhm.
on its own.
Mhm.
And let's say you're streaming, right, and you leave everything perfect, the audio is coming out through like the headset or whatever,
Right.
and then your mic is fine, you close it, and then the next day you try to do it again, and you don't really double check it, or you kind of think it's okay.
Mhm.
And next thing you know, your audio output's messed up, or your mic's like it says it's plugged in, but the device is turned off. So these are just small things that does happen. I don't know if it's like a OBS thing or like a computer thing, but these things happen. These things do happen.
Yeah, a lot of different softwares, a lot of different equipments have, small little mistakes every now and then, but we just
But we're
got to
gonna
work
teach
through
you
them.
to fix that.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll teach you how to get a little bit easier with how to work with OBS, okay? How to work with your computer,
Mhm.
you know, fix these small problems. Okay, so
Yes.
what is exactly OBS Studio? All right. OBS Studio is a free open source software for recording and streaming. Okay, this is basically how I'm talking to you guys today. How I'm at home and I'm basically able to talk behind the camera. You can see my face. You can hear me talk through audio, and this is how we basically do this. Okay, it
Yeah.
works on Windows, Mac, which is Apple. Sorry, got a brain
Mhm.
fart, and Linux. Okay, so these two steps are how to basically get OBS. It's not hard, right? It's really simple. Just downloading the software, and after downloading it, you got to install it. Okay, so this is just a simple breakdown of how to do it. You go to obsproject.com. Okay, download the version for your software system. All right, so if you got Windows, you download the Windows version. If you got Mac, you download the Mac version. And what I recommend is if you play games on a regular, you get it through Steam, which is the good thing about Steam is if you have it on that Steam, and you say you switch computers, your settings will always save. Okay, so it's kind of a good thing with doing it through Steam. But yes, it's pretty much the basic way to get OBS. All right, you feel like starting this one off, Roy?
Yes.
Let's do
So
it.
basically, if you guys like think of like Steam as like a centralized store to where you can have a lot of things in there. You have your scenes, you have your audio, you have a bunch of different transitions. Like what you see on the screen here, these are literally some of the benefits of using OBS. Like
Mhm.
it's literally a screen. We have Donovan up there, we have me down here, and we have a scene right here, like to the left. So
Mhm.
very, very awesome. These are called overlays, which we'll learn about as well later on. But um, continuing on, we do have building your first scene. So, what exactly is a scene? A scene is where you combine all of your visual and audio elements for your Steam or recording. Scenes in OBS are used to organize and display different visual and audio elements, allowing you to switch between layouts seamlessly during a stream or recording.
Mhm.
So, as I was explaining earlier too, yeah, all these are scenes as well. And if you can see in the diagram or like the model here, it literally tells you scenes, right, where the square rectangle or the square rectangle,
The square
where the
rectangle.
red right, where the red rectangle is.
Right.
At the top says scenes starting soon, talking only, gameplay, etc. Next to it is sources. This is going to be all your media sources like your camera, your microphone,
Mhm.
your game capture if you have that. Audio mixer is very important because literally, like, you can tell if your audio is working by seeing the audio frequencies move.
Mhm.
If they're not, that means that there's no audio being
Being
received.
played.
So, exactly, that's very, very important. Then we have scene transitions, which is literally how we transition scenes,
Mhm.
and controls for anything you want to start streaming, recording. studio mode settings, all that good stuff.
Hmm. Perfect. And the good thing about audio mixer is like when I was speaking, but y'all didn't hear me at the beginning, right? I
Mhm.
took a quick lift to look at the OBS, and the bar wasn't moving, right? So that quickly told me that something wasn't connected correctly. So simple, go to the settings, look at the little I'll show you in a second. I'll look at the little diaphragm and I'll see what's connected, and I see my headphone wasn't connected. So I just quickly changed that and boom, fixed it like that. But the good thing about the audio mixer is the green bar is good. The yellow is kind of like the medium range of too loud, and the red is way too loud. It's like you're
You're
screaming
peaking.
into the headphones, So that's a good determination of how loud you're talking and
Hmm.
what's good and bad to do in your videos. So you don't want the gameplay volume too loud and you want your mic volume a little louder. This is how you fix that in that little spot right there. So let's go to the next one. And this is the different scenes that he was talking about, right? The ones that we actually showcase here, right? We have your starting soon, right? We have a little small video that plays on replay so you guys can see what we do, right? This right here is a little chat box, right? And then this right here is our socials, right? You have our face and our talking, right? Our talking and our display, I guess you can say. I call it face and gameplay, or face and I guess you can say curriculum, right?
Hmm.
You have your just only face. So this is our talking scene, right? Where we're just talking to you, the camera, and you're just listening and just we're having that interaction. Then we have our be right back when we're taking a break, and then our lastly one which is just a general of just what we're saying or what we're talking about. We just have it on the big screen so you can see that. And yeah, these are our different type of scenes. And there's a lot of different type of scenes that you can make and create on your own. And it's all up to you and your preference and what works for what you're doing. All right. So what is a source? So
So
sources. Oh, you got it.
I got it. Yeah. What is a source? So as we see right here in the red square, sources are right next to scenes. Right. This is your display capture. It's literally showing you a little icon of your monitor.
Mhm.
The camera, which is going to be your either built-in camera or a webcam that you bought, and clip review. That little plus sign is for your media.
Mhm.
Um, right next to the eyeball, it's basically saying like, "Hey, the eye is on. You can visibly see it. If you click on the eye, it'll turn it off. And it'll just have camera and clip review. It will not have the display anymore.
Mhm.
That's basically a turning it on and off feature. And then next to it too is the lock feature, where if you don't want anything, like if you, it'll keep it locked to where it is. If it's on, it'll stay on. If it's off, it'll stay off.
Right. Like if you can move it, right? Depending on where you want to put it, and if you lock it, you won't be able to move it. So it's
Hmm.
just a good
Yeah. So
place
what
for it.
exactly is a source?
Mhm.
Sources in OBS are individual elements like video, audio, or images that make up a scene and determine what viewers see and hear during a stream or recording.
Mhm.
And as we see here on the right hand side, there's different types of sources, and these can all be on one scene. Um, so here's just a couple of them that we have. We have audio input capture for your microphone, audio output capture where you want the audio to be captured, whether let's say you don't want to use headphones anymore, but you still want it to be captured, you could
Mhm.
use it for your speakers. We have browser as well. Let's say you say, hey, check out our YouTube link, boom.
Mhm.
That browser is specifically for you putting the links at, and so on and so forth.
Mhm.
Game capture, image, scene, window capture, all that good stuff. This is gonna be the time to where, not right now, but eventually, take each one and make something with it.
Mhm. Well,
Just get used to it.
in a few slides, we'll be going over what each one of these mean. Okay, so you'll be able to use these to your own discretion. So whatever you seem fit, you'll be able to use in your streaming content, and it'll make your content look a lot better, pretty
Hmm.
much. So let me actually show you all the different sources.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen
This one.
like streams where
Mhm.
there's like changing. changing scenes where they're talking like this in front of you, then they go to the gameplay, or then they go like to a different scene or
Mm-hmm.
something else. All that is done through this.
Or they be having a chat box where you just see the chat.
Mm. That comes in clutch.
Mm-hmm.
We
Especially when
love the
you're a
chat
big
box.
streamer, it'd be tons of
Going
chats.
going crazy. Yeah.
Okay, let's go over the different sources then. Okay, first one we have is window capture. Okay, this captures a specific application window without showing anything else. Okay, useful for streaming games or programs separately from your desktop. Okay,
Mhm.
so for example, if I wanted to stream, say, a tournament bracket, right? I can get the tournament bracket and I can put window capture into my sources, right? Then I can select that tournament bracket, and then I'll only be able to see that tournament bracket in that source. Okay, so that's good for, say I wanted to just show the chat the tournament brackets when we're doing a tournament. I can switch to that source really quick, show them the tournaments, show them the stands real quick, see where everybody at, and I could go right back to me talking to the fans. All right, next we have text, which is display text with customizable fonts, colors, and effects, which is just text chat box, simple text. We have a video capture device, which adds external cameras to your scene, which is webcams, capture cards. I have my camera right here that I'm using to talk to you guys, or not talk to
Mhm.
you guys, but so you can see me. And as you can see, the visuals right here, a couple different cameras right here. But yes, these are a few different sources, and we have some more on this page. And I think we have a little bit more on the next page.
Okay. And along this journey, you'll know which one works for
Mhm.
which scenes. Like some people think like you might get a little confused, but video capture device helps. It's like a video capturing device. Like if you have the scene up, you'll be able to like adjust it accordingly because sometimes one scene will cover another, and you'll be like, "Wait, where is it?" It's like, "Oh, you just have to shrink it, literally shrink the image of it, and
Mhm.
then from there start building."
Right. Exactly. Like in this picture right here, this
Hmm.
gameplay, you have one scene. I mean, not one scene. You have one source, and then you have the Discord source, which is, I mean, not the Discord. You have his video capture device, which is his face. So these two different sources. So he had to shrink the video one just so you can see the gameplay and his face.
Yep. There we go.
Mhm.
Yep, and this is me literally using OBS to basically explain how to do a warm-up routine or an aim routine in Valorant.
Mhm.
I'm inside the training room right now, and whenever I want to like talk with my audience or the Discord members, I'll switch to a scene to where I transition from the gameplay to like me explaining and just get a lot more interactive like that.
Mhm.
But next one is audio input capture. Captures microphone audio from a selected input device.
Mhm.
Now this is gonna be a little tricky because sometimes you'll wonder why it's not capturing. So be sure to double check your audio until you know for sure like what's going on, why is it coming out, why isn't it coming out. Oh, I see that the audio is being picked up from by my monitor, or sometimes it's weird. Sometimes like you have a built-in microphone from your webcam and it'll
Mhm.
just take it from there.
Yeah.
And and even in different games like in Valorant, for example, too, you have to go into the settings as well, and it'll be like audio input capture, audio output capture, and sometimes like maybe like once or twice in a blue moon it will do that.
Right.
And people will be like, what's going on? So we're giving you the tools right now and teaching you if this ever does happen, this is the way to fix it, right?
Mhm.
So audio output capture system sounds like game audio, music, or Discord chat. Um, Media source plays local video slash audio files, whether it's MP4, MOV, MP3, etc. With options for looping and playback controls in case you
Mhm.
want to just have a scene where you loop something very cool play, a highlight, a recap, anything like that.
Mhm. And Stream
And
Elements is also a free website, right? That gives you a couple of stream overlays, a couple of overlays so you can make your starting soons, your be right backs, and it's an example for you right here on the bottom. And then once you make those, or you get those overlays from Stream Elements, you put them into your browser source, right? And this is how you showcase them into your streams or your recordings or anything like that.
Yeah, like this one on the left side, it's basically a pre-built one saying, "Hey, this is
Mhm.
like the sample of the scenes we have and how it looks, if it fits your, your niche or what you want to go for." Copy the link,
Mhm.
use the web browser that's inside OBS, paste it in there, and boom, just like that. You have all of those at your disposal.
Just like that.
And finally, we have color source. Creates a solid color block. Can be used as a background, overlay, or chroma keying.
Mhm.
So this is very good for the games you're playing, right? Sometimes it might be a little darker than usual. Or for chroma keying, let's say you want to get into using a green screen. You have
Mhm.
to go into chroma keying for that and adjust the settings accordingly to fit the green screen background if you have an actual green screen itself.
Exactly right. You can use all of these to your creative advantage. So
Mhm.
you gotta stay open minded. You know. And our next page we have, I think our last four sources. Okay, our first one is display capture, which is how I display. That's how I'm displaying the Canva or the slideshow that I'm showing to you guys right now. Right? It captures your entire screen, best for
Mhm.
full screen apps or when you need to switch between windows frequently. Okay, and as you see right here on display, I have two monitors, so it's showcasing both of my monitors. Okay, so I can either showcase one monitor or the other monitor. And then game capture, it captures only a selected game window, more optimized and less resource intensive than display capture for gaming. So display capture, it will display the whole monitor, but game capture, it just specifically captures the game. Okay, so only gameplay, it's more optimizable and you use less resources when you're using it. Okay, and as you see, Brawlhalla right here, just on Brawlhalla
Mhm.
not too long ago.
Oh yeah, get the 1v1s.
And a good thing you could capture any full screen. You could capture any full screen. You could capture a specific window, and you have different options right here. Okay. Last two, you have image. I'll let you add a single image. Okay, to your scene. Great for logos, overlays, or static graphics. Um, then you have image slideshow, which displays multiple images in a slideshow format with customizable timing, transition effects. Okay, useful for rotating sponsor logos or showcasing a gallery. Okay, I can actually show you an example of this next time, but I
I
can.
I I kind of have an example right now.
Oh, okay, let's do
I
it.
There we go. So I sent you the link. This is basically one of the main reasons why we want to teach you guys OBS is we're trying to incorporate personally, esports with this, right? So there are already some pretty big tournaments out there, and if you can't attend them, what do we do? Watch the stream.
Uh-huh.
So up right now we have one of the biggest tournaments of the year whenever it starts. It's called Luminosity Makes Big Moves. And this is a 3 hour and 42-minute stream, but the very, very beginning is everything we're teaching you and showing you right now. We
Okay.
have the scenes, we have the media outputs, we have the images, the slideshows. I
Mhm.
sent it right now. I don't know if
Yeah,
you can.
it's playing right
All
now.
right, perfect, good, perfect. Yeah, so this is a perfect example of using OBS and the different tools that are at your disposal.
Right.
It could even be for anything. If you don't want to do gaming, let's say you want to do, I don't know, like whatever products you want to promote or sell, or whatever content you're making. Let's say you're into cars or makeup, like boom, everything here. Use your imagination for whatever you want to showcase, display, advocate, anything.
Mhm. An example of image slideshow, I guess, will be. Do you see this luminosity makes big moves right here? So if these were like moving side to side, that would be an example of image slideshow because they're moving. You know?
Yeah, the ones on the right are moving. Like the
Yeah.
smaller one, the Master Hand Gaming House of 3000, and that's
Oh, it is.
literally
Okay.
a
Yes.
slideshow. Yeah.
That's literally it. Okay.
Mhm.
It's literally
And
it.
whenever I stream as well too, I make sure that I have our sponsors at
Mhm.
the bottom or the top, exact same way as well.
Okay.
Speed wise, length wise, um, all that good stuff.
That's exactly what I was gonna pull up too. That's funny. Okay, that's
Perfect, perfect.
perfect. Good, good, very good. Okay.
Let's see. And
Lastly,
here.
is actually Miss Chang wants me to answer a question. Sarah.
Okay.
Hello, Sarah. What's up, Sarah? Okay, yeah, let's throw some questions out there actually.
Okay, okay. Question time, guys. Question time.
Hmm.
Let's see here.
Let's see. What's the
Trying.
first question? First question is what is how do you download OBS?
That's a good one. Yep. That's not it.
So, a quick question, y'all, before we finish up.
Questionnaires. Questionnaires.
Hmm. Just a quick, simple question. How do you download OBS? Okay.
Hmm. If you want to get into this, how would you download OBS?
Hmm.
And if you can type in the answer, let us know. That'd be awesome. If you don't know, ask your peers.
Hmm.
Here to
Talk
help each other
around.
out. Do you guys remember? If someone knows it, be like, hey, this is how you do it.
Go to your browser and search up OBS download. Okay, but what's the website? What's the actual website
Mm-hmm. And also, too, is it universal or are they different? You know.
name? Hmm.
Mm.
And I know we got more people than just Sarah. How many people we got in the class today? Good morning to the class. Good morning to the class. How many students do we have today? And this last slide right here is basically how you start your streaming or recording, okay? It's pretty simple. You can stream on a restream.io, which allows you to stream on multiple platforms, or you
Mm-hmm.
can just stream on YouTube or Twitch or any other ones, okay? And this is an example of how to basically get started. You go to your settings, go to stream, and then select your platform, and then connect your account. And then with recording, it's not really much, but putting your recording path, which is just a folder for your recordings to go to,
Hmm.
and everything
Let's
else should be
say,
good.
yeah, let's say you don't feel like streaming, but you still want to make content. Hit that record button, and you're ready to go.
And or Steam, Sarah, that's a good answer. Perfect. You can get it on
Mm-hmm.
Steam.
Exactly. Yeah. Steam, perfect safe bet.
Hmm. And quick tip at the bottom to always do a quick test when you're recording, or use the preview feature to ensure everything looks and sounds good before you get started. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times, there's a lot of times I've recorded, a lot of times I've streamed, and I've looked at the end result, and there was no audio. There was minimal like like lighting. The lighting was bad. It was just all bad. So
Yes.
I recommend please double checking before you do any type of recording or streaming, just for your benefit.
Yep. Always make sure you like do a test first because sometimes, like I said earlier in the module, sometimes the technology in it will change the output or even the
Hmm.
input sometimes to the point to where even if I was recording a video, for some reason it changed it to HVEC, and when I recorded literally an hour's worth of Valorant content, it was unplayable.
Mm.
Like it said, "Yo, you can't play this. You need to buy something." And then I was like, "This has never happened before." I couldn't figure out why. And then, lo and behold, did my research and I found out that, oh, it was set to recording in HVEC instead of the normal MP4 recording. So switch back to that, and everything was a-okay.
It's always the little things. You just gotta pay attention
Mhm,
to the little things.
mhm.
But
Miss
now,
Chang wants us to say hi. Hello, hello, hi back.
hello Sarah, hello Xavier.
Hello, hi to you too.
So right
Um,
now, will be assessment time. We got about like 10 minutes left. For you guys to just have a little small assessment about what we presented to you today. Okay. Hopefully you guys are paying attention. We're not really there to give you, you know, but we're here
there you
for
go.
you.
Assessment time, everyone.
Hmm.
So we're
So
gonna go
please
ahead
pay
and
attention.
yeah, pay attention. There's like what, like 5 minutes left, but we're just gonna quickly go over the questions. Um, so as the first one, we got that one down. The second one, what is a scene? Try to
Hmm.
recall back to the first thing we talked about, and truly look at which one of these makes sense from
Hmm.
what you remember. So what is a scene? Um, Next up we have what are scenes used for, right?
Hmm.
So kind of in conjunction with our previous question, what exactly are they used for? And they're used for a lot of good things. So I'm sure this question will hopefully be a no-brainer for you guys, but definitely give it some thought. Next up, what is a source? So, we have scenes and sources. Same
Hmm.
thing as they work on the same team, but they play different roles as well. Um, and don't be afraid if you don't know the answer. Just try to answer to the best of your abilities. Or if someone is struggling with it and you know the answer, just remind them. Give them a little reminder. And finally, which of these are sources used in OBS? Choose all that apply. So definitely look at your choices. Use your best judgment and ability to answer these. And finally, it looks like we have a fill in the blank one, which is if you were given the equipment to make your own content creating channel, what kind of channel would you make? And that's actually something that I wanted to type in as well in the chat. Like, what would you use OBS for, basically?
Hmm.
Would you use it for gaming, cars, for
Cooking. You like eating.
cooking,
I love
teaching?
teaching. Yep. Working out. Doing tricks,
Mm-hmm,
skateboarding
mm-hmm.
tricks,
Yep, music as well.
music, anything.
Also, too, um, how many students are here today? If Miss Chang or anybody can type in the chat. Just curious. I see Xavier. Yep.
We got
So
Xavier,
far.
Sarah.
Yep, yep, yep. How many are here today?
Only two students today?
Six?
Six. Let's
Okay.
go.
Nice.
Okay. Hopefully y'all have a great day. Stay warm. Once again, stay hydrated, eat some food. It's most important. So you could think clear, you could get your work done. Go home, chill for the rest of the day. 7 of us. Okay, so we got Sarah, Xavier, and we got 5 more.
So I got a question for you, Don.
Hmm.
What would you use OBS for? What content would you use it for?
What content would I use? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What would I use OBS for? So
Mm-hmm.
personally, one of my favorite YouTubers is Corey X Kenshin. All right, I love
Mm.
his style of, I guess, recording and editing videos.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's very family friendly, very funny, very very relatable in some ways. So I've always thought about making my own YouTube channel. Making some gaming style horror content. Having a routine like Corey Kenshin. He have his Sundays where he watches like videos that his fans send him. So it's a
Yeah.
cool interaction. I think I would love to have a community like that and just show them the good part about gaming, fun part about it.
That's Yeah, that's one of the he is who he is because of everything that he does,
Hmm.
the love for the craft, staying with it, sticking with it, and literally inspiring future generations, future content
Hmm.
creators, all that good stuff too. And this is where it starts, guys.
Uh huh.
This is where it starts.
But definitely take some thought into this, y'all. Take some thought into if you can get into content creating what might you do. There's different there's different.
Overwatch. I love that.
Okay, yeah, Overwatch 2 sounds amazing.
Yo,
We could actually
that's
get you
amazing.
started, Sarah.
Yeah, that's literally it. We can still run some Overwatch on the Discord, you know?
I'm
We
down.
got we got players.
I'm down to bring it back. I
Mhm.
didn't delete it.
Mhm.
I didn't forget about it.
I had to make room. I still love it. That was the only time in my entire Overwatch career where I had to do it for Marvel Rivals.
No.
I know, but it will always come back.
Hmm.
I always come back.
Marvel Rivals.
Yes, dude, that's exactly. I literally use it for Marvel Rivals as well.
Comp
No
is
comp. I
where
hate comp.
comp is where the most fun is at. That's where everybody is sweating. They're playing their hardest, and that's where you get the best games.
Comp only with friends. Like
But
with your random people, you don't know how they're gonna act or be.
that is true. That is true,
Mm-hmm.
especially when they don't communicate.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, guys, you
Wait.
guys can hop in the Discord. You guys
Yes.
can let us know. Hop on Marvel Rivals, hop on Overwatch 2. Just let us know, um, and we can definitely get this going. Yeah, make sure you say hi. Make sure you know show some interaction. We got you. We can help you get started as well, Sarah. Well, hopefully you guys have a great day and thank you for class.
Have an amazing day, everyone. Be safe out there. Make good choices. Drink your water. All right. Good stuff, man. This is a very, very good OBS presentation. Like super awesome. Like
Let's do it. Let's do it. Good morning, class. Good morning. Or good afternoon. Good morning. We're just gonna keep it
Good
at good morning.
afternoon, morning, all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. Today we are gonna be learning the basics of OBS Studio. Okay. Main objective is the introduction to the OBS basics, recording, streaming, scenes, and sources. Okay. You're gonna be learning the ins and outs of streaming, how to record, basically the scenes and sources, what those mean, and you'll be taking an assessment at the end of this course. Okay. So
Hmm.
that assessment is how you get graded for participation. All right. So
Participate.
we need your eyes and ears, y'all, and your fingers too, so y'all can type. Let us know how y'all feeling. But how you feeling, Roy? You ready to get this started?
So ready for this, you guys. This is the basic foundations of how to start your content creation and streaming pathways in life. This is gonna be something that will help you in the future because we're literally using OBS right now to teach this to you guys. So
Yep, pretty much.
let's get started.
We have 8 students today, so good morning, 8 students. Let's get it
Nice, nice.
started. All right.
Perfect. Sounds great.
So I'll start us off with what is OBS Studio exactly. All right. OBS Studio is a free open source software for recording and streaming. Okay, this is how we, like Roy said, are talking to you today. All right, it works on Windows, Mac, which is Apple, and it works on Linux. Okay, so that's three different things, or three different softwares that
Hmm.
use OBS. I guess you can say. All right. Hello everyone. What's up, Joseph Juan? What's up, Jimmy? So to download OBS, all you need to do is visit obsproject.com. Okay, download the version for your operating system. Okay, so if you got a Mac, you download it for Apple, you download it on Mac. Okay, if you have Windows, you download it for Windows. Okay, and for my recommendation, is to download OBS on Steam. Okay, the reason why I recommend downloading it on Steam is because Steam, it gives you the access to use the OBS on this computer and save all my settings and use it on another computer. Okay. If you download OBS straight off the website, it's only for that computer itself. All right. So Steam gives you that access to you know move around a little bit. All right. And then after installing OBS, you just look for it inside your desktop or your files, and then click that installation, and then you should be good to go. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So building your first scene. What's up, Kai? What's up, Albert?
Yo, welcome, everyone.
Good morning
Nice.
to everyone.
Full class, full class.
Hmm.
All right, building your first scene. Now, if you guys can see in the image that we have here in the red rectangle, it says scenes, right? Under scenes, you have starting soon, talking only, gameplay only, face and gameplay, and be right back. Right? Scenes are basically going to be like the rooms that you have. What do I want in this room? In my starting soon room.
Hmm.
Okay, well I want to have a image saying starting soon, right?
Hmm.
Talking only can be like, okay, for that room it's just going to be a webcam of us just talking, interacting like this one on one.
Hmm.
Let's say you want to get into the gameplay as well. You'll switch to the gameplay only scene where, boom, just focusing on Marvel Rivals, going crazy, getting those flicks, getting the 6Ks, all the good stuff. And yeah, so what exactly is a scene?
Hmm.
So, a scene is where you combine all your visual and audio elements for for your Steam or recording. Scenes in OBS are used to organize and display different visual and audio elements, allowing you to switch between layouts seamlessly during a stream or recording.
Hmm.
And just how I was explaining right now, yeah, all these scenes will go into there to make sure you have all of the proper media outlets for that specific scene.
Right. And here are your different scenes exactly. Okay. We have your starting soon, right? Which is like Roy said, you have your image of your starting soon. Just letting people know that it's starting soon. Okay. We have our socials, so people can look our socials up, maybe while they're waiting for us to start, or just so they can have that information. Then we have a little video right here looping showing exactly what we do.
Hmm.
And then we have right here, like Roy said, we have our Just Talking channel where it's just our faces. You know, it's me and Roy. We're just talking to you, interacting. Okay, we have this one, which is just a display of what we're doing. You know, communication and esports was our curriculum, so that's what we was showing y'all. Right, we have the gameplay and the curriculum right here. Not the gameplay, but the camera. Right. Then we have the be right back, which is when we're taking a break or when it's lunchtime. Right. So these are the different scenes. There's of course there's many different scenes that you can create or make up on your own, depending on how you want your stream or your recording stuff to go. Okay, so it's all preference to you, but these are what we use for the meantime. We might make some more, you know. But what is a source exactly? Okay, sources in OBS are the individual elements like video, audio, or images that make up a scene and determine what viewers see and hear during a stream or recording. Okay, so this red box right here, see this red outline right here? You have three different sources, right? You have display capture, which is what is displaying the background, right? You see a little web browser right here. The display, we'll go into details a little bit more. We have cam right here, which is just the video camera, which is just me showing my face, and we have clip review. All right. So these are all different sources that are used right here. Different type of sources that can be used to make your scene, make a little better, sound a little better. You know. So we have audio input capture, all right, audio output capture, browser color source, display capture, game capture. So we'll go into details what most of these are in the next couple of slides. But yeah.
All right, next slide. We're gonna have different sources.
Hmm.
We're gonna start with window capture. Window capture means captures a specific application window without showing anything else. Just that, nothing else. It's focusing solely on that.
Yep.
This is useful for streaming games or programs separately from your desktop. So as you see in the image right there, it says the window. The window is capturing the Chrome extension, which is the blue and pink neon gamers esports presentation.
Right.
The capture method is literally being captured from the Chrome extension, showing you right there. You're confirming that, yep, that's right. Um, and window match priority, match title, otherwise find windows of same type, but it does match it perfectly. It's like, hey, this is what I want.
Hmm.
If you want it to be a different window, you just click on a different tab. It could be like a YouTube one, say, hey, this is the Chrome extension or like the YouTube extension for this specific scene. So make sure to double check you are using the right window for whatever you want to capture. You also have text, which is GDI plus or free type 2, which essentially is displays text with customizable fonts, colors, and effects. As you see right here, we got red, yellow, you know,
Hmm.
blue. It can be static or update dynamically via a file. So whatever you want your text to look like, whatever style you want, boom, you have it right there all at your disposal.
Hmm.
And on the right side, this is very important, guys. This is called the video capture device, all right? This adds external cameras, for example, webcams or game capture cards to your scene. A lot of people ask, how do you have your webcam with your gameplay, or how do you even capture your gameplay? This is literally it. The video capture device captures your either external webcam that you bought or the internal one that you have built in. As for capture cards as well, I use capture cards to stream Super Smash Bros. Ultimate,
Hmm.
so that is a big factor of being able to stream it through OBS.
Hmm.
All right, our next slide is going to be very important because this is going to be about audio, guys.
Super
What
jam
good
packed.
what good is a video if there's no audio, right? It's muted, you kind of did all this work for nothing to
Hmm.
find out that your audio input captured was not synced correctly or it was captured by a different output. So this is very important because there have been times where I start streaming or I start recording, and guess what? The audio is not being picked up correctly. Even though in the stream beforehand it was perfect,
Hmm.
sometimes OBS will literally just mess up or think, okay, well, I'm gonna capture from your monitor instead of your headphones, or I'm
Mhm.
going to capture your microphone from the webcam instead of the actual microphone itself. So this is really, really important to learn because if you don't double check what you're doing or if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna have a bad time. So
Mhm.
pay very close attention to the audio settings as audio is just important as video.
That's right.
So what exactly is audio input capture? So it basically captures microphone audio from a selected input device. For example, I want to capture my audio through this microphone right here and not this microphone that's built into the webcam where it has done that before and I was so tilted because I recorded such good gameplay but the audio was trash. So
Mhm.
always double check that. Make sure you're on the right audio input source and you'll be able to tell if you are in the correct one. If you're looking at the audio mixer that was in the scenes previous, and if it's moving left and right, visibly sees that there's audio waves, then you're in the right one.
Mhm. And this right
Audio
here
output
is
capture.
oh,
Yeah, go
wait.
for it. Go for
This
it.
right here is the audio mixture that he's speaking of. Okay, it has a green bar, yellow bar, and a red bar. Okay, green bar is like good, good mic volume or good gain volume. Yellow is like a little bit in the medium range, a little bit too loud, and red is like screaming, like you need to
They're,
turn it down now.
they're
You know?
peaking.
Yes. So you have to pay attention to audio mixer, especially when you're getting ready to stream or record, because it really does matter. One of the worst things is making a video, then that end result being, just a muted good video. It's just one of
Mm-hmm.
the worst things. But yeah, let's go
Mm-hmm.
back to audio output capture.
So on the top corner, we see audio output capture, right? It
Mhm.
captures system sound like game audio, music, and Discord chat. This is really important because if you're literally recording, right, you're capturing your microphone, but if you don't capture gameplay, it's like, well, I can see the game, but I can't hear the game. Pretty much feels bad whenever you mess up like that. So always make sure that your audio output capture is set to where you want it to. Up top here, this is me doing a aim routine slash warm up routine in the Valorant range. And at the bottom where it says device default, I am using my speakers to capture it instead of my headphones, and I can switch interchangeably whatever I feel comfortable with or what I feel like doing for the day.
Yeah.
As long as it's in the right one and not something random, the game audio will be captured.
Hmm.
So in
Browser
the
source.
bottom, yeah, yeah. Wait, browser, where's that at?
Wait, where you at?
Oh no, no, nope, go ahead. That's all you.
Okay. Browser source. Okay. Loads web pages, animated overlays, or widgets like alerts and chat boxes, useful for integrating external services, okay? Like Stream Elements, Streamlabs, etc. So what Stream Elements is basically a website where you can get stream overlays, you could use chat boxes, you can use these alerts, and you can implement them into your OBS, okay? And this is just an easy way so you don't have to, go through Canva or any other software to make your own overlays and stuff like we did. But it's just an easier way to get you started. And once you go to Streamlabs, you make one of these overlays or you pick one of these overlays, and then you on OBS you make a browser source and you just put the link from that website, which is why it's called a browser source from the website from that browser, and then you implement that into the OBS. So that's an easier way for you to get started. But once you get the ins and outs, you'll understand how to do it. You'll want to make your own. You want to make your own personal stream overlays, recording overlays and stuff like that. Okay. Then you have media source, which plays local video, audio files with options for looping and playback controls, which is MP4, MOV, or MP3, etc. And this is exactly how on the starting soon and the be right back, I have a video played, I have it looped, and this is how exactly I'll do that. And then the last one, you have color source, which creates a solid source block, a color source block, and it can be used as a background overlay or for chroma keying, okay? And chroma keying can be used for making a green screen, right? You see some people, they stream, right? And you don't see nothing in their background, just them. That's part of what chroma keying comes into play. And then solid colors is just, you can make a black background sometimes, or whether you want to make different colors just stand out in the background, it's all up to you. but that's just what color sources are. Okay, then we have 4 more sources on this page, starting with display capture. Okay, display capture captures your entire screen. Okay, best for full screen apps or where you need to switch between windows frequently. Okay, and this is kind of how I'm streaming this right now. I have my entire display screen, which is my monitor. As you can see right here, there's 2 monitors because I have 2 monitors. And the monitor I have showed is the one that's showing the slideshow. Okay, so you can either have this display monitor running and the other one on 2 different scenes, so you can switch from monitor to monitor. Okay. Then you have game capture, which captures only a selected game window. Okay, more optimized and less resource intensive than display capture for gaming. Okay, the reason why it says that is because display capture captures the whole monitor. So sometimes you may have stuff in the background, you may have apps running in the background, and that makes that streaming, you're streaming or recording a little bit more, slower than usual. But when you capture a game, you capture that specific window, okay, or any full screen application that that um that is a game, okay, which is a lot more optimal and, like it says, less resource intensive. Okay. And the last 2, Roy, can you get these?
So the bottom left one, we're gonna have image, right?
Mhm.
So image lets you add a single image, like a PNG file, JPEG file, etc., to your scene, which is great for logos, overlays, or static graphics, right?
Yeah.
So basically, let's say you're a brand and you want to have your image on your scenes. So you take your image, right? You add that to the scene, and boom. Next thing you know, you have your brand right above you, right under you, to the side, wherever you want it to see fit.
Mhm.
So it's very, very good to, have some brand awareness, whatever you want to showcase an image. Maybe it could even be like a, hey, and here's a link to my bio, and then you just boom, show up the image and then the link at the bottom. Next up is going to be image slideshow, right? So it's pretty much the same as the image, but it's literally a slideshow, meaning that it displays multiple images in a slideshow format with customizable timing and transition effects.
Mhm.
Useful for rotating sponsor logos or showcasing a gallery, right?
Mhm.
So there's a lot of big gaming tournaments to where you see their sponsors, like we're sponsored by Red Bull,
I can show that example.
Logitech. Anything that helps them out, they use this specific image slideshow to showcase their sponsors or whatever brand they want to help represent.
And if you pay attention to the right here where it says even matchup gaming, you'll see it change to master hand
Mm-hmm,
gaming. Then you'll see
mm-hmm.
it change again. And that's your example of image slideshow. And this big one right here stays the same, which is just the image. Okay. So there's your 2 differences right there.
Yep, and look at that. We have different scenes all over the place, making sure that, the
Oh
audio
yeah.
is being captured, the video is being captured, then they're going to transition different scenes to where it's like, okay, let's focus on this main event right now. Because right now, this is an 800 plus Super Smash Brothers tournament with so many matches on. Not everything can be streamed, but the ones that can be streamed, you know, they're going crazy right now.
You got your top 4, your main match right here, the big one. Then you got
Mhm.
your 3 ones on the bottom right here. Then you got your main people right here that are on a big screen. They're being showcased. You can see their faces
Yep,
and everything. So it's a
yep.
pretty cool layout.
This is John Numbers, which is the one with the mask. He's the best Wii Fit trainer in the world. He's absolute beast with them. He's from the East Coast. This actual tournament was in the East Coast, and my boy Tweak, LG Tweak, won the whole thing. I think he won that 3 years in
Hey,
a row. I think he won. I'm pretty sure it's a three-peat for him. So best Diddy Kong in the world. That's my
Dean.
goat. I've been watching him for years. Big
And he's a
supporter.
Diddy Kong too. I know some of y'all like Diddy Kong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but all
Yeah, and he's crazy with it.
right. So we got our last slide right here. Okay, this is basically how you get started with streaming or recording. Okay, so with streaming, you basically there is another website that I should have put in here. It's called Restream.io. Okay, this website allows you to stream on multiple platforms. Okay, so as you see right here, I have that clicked, and once I have that clicked on my streaming service, it would allow me to stream through Restream.io. So every time I hit stream, it's gonna go through Restream.io, and which Restream.io makes me stream on multiple platforms. So I'm on YouTube, Twitch, I'm on TikTok if possible. So I'm gonna try to be as many places as possible, right? And easy how you do that, you go to settings, you go to stream, select your platform, right? And then you just connect your account. And then recording is pretty simple. You just have to put the recordings that you make in a path, okay? You have to put them in a certain folder that you can always access or it's easy for you to access. And like easy, like you go to settings, go to output, and then right here it says recording path, and then you have other settings as well that can help you with quality, like high quality, medium file size. Um, these things are all dependent on what makes your video run better, but you can learn all that a lot later. Okay. And a quick tip at the bottom: if you ever, test, if you ever making a recording or a stream, like please test everything before you do it. Like you can even run a preview or run a test stream, test record, just before you start, just to see how everything runs. Okay. So you don't go through a whole thing and then figure out at the end
It was all for nothing.
it was all for nothing.
Like I literally went through that like a week ago, making a Smash Brothers video, and all I had to do was go into the recording settings and change one thing. For some reason, out of nowhere, OBS was like, "Hey, you're gonna record in HVEC."
Hmm.
And when I tried to play back my video, it said, "Yo, you don't have the proper thing for this. You have to pay for it." And I'm like, "What? Like this? What even happened here?" So I
Oh
did some
man.
research, and I had to convert that to MP4 instead, and then everything was solved. But
And quite literally, last class, it happened to us. We were talking like for five. Well, I was talking for like 5 minutes, and then Miss Chang was like, "We can't hear you." And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Then, literally, the reason why it happens sometimes is because I plugged in my controllers. I was playing Brawlhalla, so I don't know why all
mm,
my audio just went to my controller. It went to my controller instead of my mic. So I was so confused. But I got it situated once I figured out the problem. Super easy. But but yeah. Let's actually ask y'all. Let me ask y'all a question real quick. Okay. If you were given equipment,
what would you guys want to create content with?
yep.
Mm,
Right.
Controlling the mic, I see. What's up, Dakari? How is the?
Hello. Okay.
There we go. Yeah,
I thought my
yeah.
mic
Everyone
wasn't
kind of
working. It scared me.
for it was a little quiet for a second.
Okay. I just wasn't talking. So let's see if y'all can answer this question, y'all, and then we'll get into assessment while we have a little bit of time left. Okay. I want to give y'all time to complete it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just random clips. All
Just
right.
random
What kind
clips.
of clips? What kind of clips? Tell us.
Yeah. Give us some
What
more
clips would
details.
Juan want? Yeah. Like me, for example, I use OBS for all of my streaming, right? I like getting clips from when I play Smash Brothers, like getting clips from when I'm interactive with our members, teaching, learning, even funny clips as well. Like if I fail at it, all right, you know what? That was a little funny. I'm
Mhm.
gonna clip it, you
Yeah.
know?
Even the fails could be funny. They could be good. You could learn from them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Good stuff, Wano. Good stuff. It shows you are giving a little bit interaction. Okay. Let's see if we can get somebody else. What's up, Dakari? It's good seeing you. Visiting haunted places.
Whoa.
That sounds super interesting and super
Yeah. I would
scary.
watch that. I would watch that. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that, but I would watch it.
Yeah. See, A reason why that would blow up is because a lot of people would love to watch it, but they would not do it. It's just
Mm-mm.
way too scary. But
It's like
hey,
an
Albert,
IRL scary game.
mm-hmm. It's a phasmophobia in real
For real.
life. Oh, PC building content. Okay,
Ooh,
let's
okay,
go.
okay. All right, let's see it. Bust it out. Ha-da-da-da, which is good too, because a lot of these students may not know about PCs or even have any. So,
Mm-hmm.
best way to learn is to get educated and informed about PCs.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you like gaming, I recommend the PC.
PC over laptop too, because
Mm-hmm.
too many people have fallen into the mistake of getting a laptop first. I
It's,
was one of them.
wait, why was it that you
Um,
got a laptop though?
at the time, it was mainly because I wasn't like home too much, so it was like on the go.
Mm-hmm.
But then eventually, like a year later, I'm like, yeah, PC's the way to go.
Mm-hmm. A lot of people would say it's very portable. It's convenient at times. You
It's just you.
can't pack a
It's
PC.
yeah, you can. You probably like it would just be annoying,
Yeah,
depending on the size of it and all that stuff. But
I love that one, Albert. Let's see if we can get some more.
mm-hmm.
And
Let's
at
try to
this,
get one more and then an
hmm
assessment time.
yeah, try and get one more. Then y'all can start the assessment.
Right?
That's good though. Haunted places? That sounds cool.
I see a couple TikToks like that, and I'm like,
Mhm.
whoa, like abandoned like balls, amusement
Mhm.
parks, like ugh, asylums. Too
Cir-
much.
A
Too
circus?
much.
Abandoned circus? Is that real? I think that's just games. Let's see. We got Albert. We got Juan. Yeah, that was good. Oh wow. Honestly, in my opinion, I would. I think it would be cool to make a cooking like healthy like a cooking working out channel. You know, cook with you
Like
sometimes, work
healthy,
out with
healthy
you.
lifestyle.
Yeah, healthy lifestyle. There you go. You know, you see my progression. You might want to progress with me. As long as I'm consistent, I just show you what I do throughout the
Yeah.
process.
I feel like it's like also inspiring too, because some people are like,
Mhm.
wait, you're doing it, you're showcasing it, you're living it. It'll inspire people to pick it up, try again, or start for the first time.
Mhm. Oh, food vlogs. Okay.
Ooh, big
Li-
fan of that.
Yeah, like that. What's that guy name? I don't remember. Keith. Keith something. He goes around different restaurants, different states, like all around the country, just tasting food. I think that'd be cool.
That would be amazing.
Oh, and Jeremy said that. And I believe you wanted to be a cook or a chef, Jeremy. I think that'd be perfect for you. And simple, easy way to get started is just use your phone. Start by just recording yourself cooking at home, eating your food, testing other people's food if possible.
And then maybe even having other people try your food, get their reaction.
Mmm.
That would be awesome. Anthony Bourdain style.
Anthony Bourdain.
Mm-hmm. Rest in peace. All right. You think it's assessment time now?
Yeah, it's definitely time for assessment. You got about like
Uh,
10 minutes left for class.
All right, guys, this is it. This is going to be your participation of the day. We have some questions lined up for you, and we're going to be just reading them out loud, going them over with you. If you don't know them, ask your peers, see if they remember, if they can help you, brainstorm together. Some of these are a little tricky, but y'all are smart individuals. Y'all got this.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is pretty basic, right? The first thing we covered. So, where can you download the OBS program, guys? Choose from the following below. Where would you go to download OBS? Next up, we have what is a scene, right? You have different choices right here. What exactly is a scene? Let's think back to what a scene was compared to what a source was. So, use your brain power to the best of your abilities to recall what it was. reread the question and answers to make a really good informed decision.
Hmm. What are scenes used for? Okay. It's definitely. I made random clips with friends on different games without played, but that's it.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. I played something, another tool we could use. Yep.
That's a good
Yep.
start.
Mm-hmm.
And outplayed is a.
Y'all, let me see those clips. Show me those clips.
Oh yeah, show us those clips. I'd love to see those clips.
Let's see, right?
Hmm. Interesting.
So next up is what is a source, right? Think back to what a source was, what you can use it for. Source is very resourceful, guys. Very resourceful. And after that, we have which of these are sources used in OBS, right? So we definitely went over some of the answers here. Recall back to what we were talking about. Which one of these buzzwords spoke to you or you remember, you know? And then we have about just under 10 minutes. So once you're done with all that, it's kind of we kind of already asked you. But for the final question, just fill in exactly what we asked. If you were given the equipment to make your own content creating channel, what kind of channel would you make? I had some good examples earlier, you know? Well, what channel would Jeremy make? What Alberts make? Maybe one, might be into cars. Make a cool little car channel, car parts.
Ooh, car channel.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Jimmy. You're very welcome, Jimmy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys.
You're very welcome. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know it may seem like a little different, but once you get your hands-on experience with the OBS, you're gonna start learning in depth and truly unlocking your creativity with what you want to create.
Yes, sir. And the creations are I mean, yeah, limitless.
Hmm.
So do whatever your heart desires. Appreciate you, Albert, Jeremy, Jimmy. Thank y'all for interacting. One, two.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you.
I think we had how many people? Missed some of it. Wait, how? How did that happen, Wyatt?
What do you mean?
You say you missed some of the lesson? When did that happen?
Thanks for the lesson, Miss some of it though. Maybe were you late to the class or could you not hear us? What happened? Because he did say he just got here.
Hmm.
Maybe he like meant his first day? Question mark.
I think it's been before. Oh, I see. He didn't. I don't think he missed anything really. I don't know. I really don't know. But all good, Wyatt. All good. All good. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.
I was late to class. Yep, there we go. All good, all good. All good. Try to be on time tomorrow. The next time.
Mm-hmm. Oops. What a wonderful day.
Right, about 1 minute left. Make sure you guys stay safe out there, make good decisions, and please keep drinking your water. Uh,
Mr. Kirby.
Yeah.